monies moving out of the CBN account to the destination where they were moving. There were no hearsays. I documented and I handed over to him. And the letter was addressed to His Excellency the President. And at that point, he told me that he would escalate appropriately. Then again, I called on the ICPC chairman before my suspension to let them know all the ongoings of the agency transfer of 44 billion into private account.
Hello, my great and wonderful people. We welcome you once again to our today's episode of this program. And today we get a lot of videos for our table. We're going to be saying one quickly the review to you concerning the things going to be saying they happen right now for inside this country, Nigeria. I believe when I don't see this video going to be saying a day for scream, right? This one an interview when it be say the former coordinator of NSIPA, when it also mean National Social Investment Program Agency, come outside, they cry out about few days ago. This interview is granted on this 27th of July, which is last month ending. Now in this one, they cry come outside for Arise News concerning how it be say 44 billion naira they enter for the hand of individual when I see and he cry come outside last you would hear what happen to person when it be say he report case of fraud of about 44 billion naira. We bring this video to you to also review other incidents when it be say it don't happen for the past. When it be said, they tell una say nobody for any political office for this country me well for you and for me. Right from the side of the president, the CBN, the chief of army staff, to the list of local government council. They not only they allow the pain and the suffering of Nigeria, rather now then they sponsor the pain and the suffering of Nigerians. You will ask me why. Abi, listen first. Make a first of all show una one video when it be say this man, what it be say that they call Lucky Idu, yes, Lucky Udu, they interview one soldier. So they want to be say they train outside Nigeria, not be only one. You would hear everything for him. Before we bring una the issue of this woman, we want bring down one after the other. We will also link them to the president. I beg patient with us. Listen to waiting soldier come outside. This soldier, as we talk now, they don't put death sentence upon his head. Waiting this man do. Not be only one. I think about 50-something soldiers when they put death sentence upon their head. Waiting they do. Hear from him out by yourself before we bring you this also. This woman, when they suffer, they run, they go now because he exposed fraud of 44 billion naira.
Why did the army?
Very effective was the mine detector machine. That machine can detect a mine or a bomb from 300 meters. And once the detector machine detects the mines, automatically the vehicle stop, our convoy stop. Then our engineers then go down, track that IED. It is called IED, improvised electronic device. It's a very deadly bomb, very deadly. So once our engineer tracks it down, it is gone, it is over. So that was the usefulness of weapons for special forces soldiers.
It was provided by President Goodluck Jonathan.
If you see in terms of welfare, Jonathan provided us, there was enough welfare for us. The reason why death sentence was pronounced as charge, those weapons we were given later were taken away from us. That mine detector machine, we just woke up from, before you know it, and order from above that were to bring the weapon, before you know, they will ask us to bring the what's it called, the detector machine back to the headquarters. Before you know, one or two, before you know, weapons, once we don't get those weapons back, that we are going to terminate the mission. Our mission here is to come and eliminate terrorists and not to pamper terrorists.
All right, my great and wonderful people, I believe say all of you listening to that very video. Why be say we first of all bring that video? Just for you to know. This one are special forces when we see they train, right? Which is Goodluck Jonathan began mind to make sure say he make these terrorists become thing of the past. That is why he sent people like this, about 50-something soldiers, to be trained outside Nigeria. Then, this very one, when they talk now, if you listen to where it be say information where the for trainer, you will use your hand, hold your head. That 52 soldiers, when they talk about now, they not trade them for one place. Some they trade them for Russia, some they trade them for Iran, some they trade them for Iraq, and so many other difficult places to make sure say they get everything and they equipped them well enough to be able to face these dangerous terrorists by all means, either by intelligence and also by technology, just as you hear from your own mouth as he explained. And they provide for them all the necessary technology weapon when it be they will fit fight this Boko Haram or the terrorist group for this country to defeat them. Waiting happen last. And according to them, they withdrew all those instruments, weapons from their hand in order for them not to be able to defeat terrorists. So now, for you to know, say, the reason why basically these terrorists see they go on for this country, na intentional thing. Na intentional, I repeat again, thing. Yes. If the weapon and all the instruments going to be they provide for soldiers, well-trained soldiers, going to be they will feel give victory to this nation, withdrew from them. Waiting be the purpose, not before the terrorists to be able to overpower these soldiers and destroy them. Now so, if you listen to where this man for expose everything, say the reason why they say then themselves also say they're not going to go on a suicide mission. If they not give us the weapon when they say we need, where they train us with to get this victory, then we kukuma sit down. And because of that, they pass death sentence upon these 52 soldiers to face death sentence. As we talk now, death sentence, they upon all these 52 soldiers. Nigerian soldiers, when they say they train outside this nation to bring peace to the people of Nigeria. What thing they do? They say, if you not give us weapon, we not use ordinary hand, fight Boko Haram. Because we know how they train us. Give us what we need to fight these people, we will give them a victory. If you not give us, we not will go anywhere. Now, they pass death sentence upon them. Say there be disobedience. Right? Now, why it basically they bring this issue? We want to refer you back to this same lady, this former coordinator, when they say they sack, they fire her now, because he also come outside to cry out for case when it concerns 44 billion naira. When people thief for this country, and this woman blow the whistle, say, why 44 billion naira would they miss? Money when the they're supposed to use for the betterment of Nigeria. See how people take open several accounts, private accounts, remove 44 billion naira. And because this woman cry come outside, see the mess where this woman did today, just like these soldiers as we talk now.
When the matters were above me, the financial control violations were above me, I called on the EFCC chairman while I was in office. I think you're mixing two things.
Okay.
While I was in office, I called on the EFCC chairman on 21st of December 2023, before my suspension. And I handed over a letter to him, stating out all this violation of financial regulations in the agency. Monies moving out of the CBN account to the destination where they were moving. There were no hearsays. I documented and I handed over to him. And the letter was addressed to His Excellency, the President. And at that point, he told me that he will escalate appropriately. Then again, I called on the ICPC chairman before my suspension to let them know all the ongoings of the agency, including additional unauthorized signatories that were added to the NSIPA's account without my approval. And all of this, I thought would be escalated. But to my utter shock, no one of them got back to me, and I was suspended just 10 weeks after I had escalated to them. Up until this moment, I haven't heard anything about the whistleblowing that I did. I thought I was supposed to be honored for the proactive measures I took. I thought I was supposed to be protected, but my suspension came on what? Transfer of 44 billion into private account, which until this moment, I'll tell you, there are false allegations against Halima Shehu. I never transferred 44 billion to any personal account. And the EFCC never recovered a penny from my personal account or from my family's or from any of my friends' personal account. These are transactions from CBN Copper account to where? To personal accounts. So it should be put out there in the media. This is all I'm asking. If this is what you said I did, I am someone who was mandated to empower through cash transfers. Right now, cash transfers are going on at the Conditional Cash Transfer Office. Exactly the allegations I was alleged to have transferred to beneficiaries. It is exactly the way these programs are carried out. I didn't design the implementation of the programs. We inherited them from the former vice president's office. They started the programs, and it is exactly what I knew in the programs that were going on, the knowledge I had from the ministry, and I came back. When I came on board, I didn't see any new design of implementations of the program from this administration. No one said the implementations of the programs have changed. So the way the programs are supposed to be implemented is by transferring the funds of the programs to commercial banks, payment service providers, regulated and licensed by central bank or microfinance bank. Then you disburse to them. And these are the beneficiaries benefit from 20,000 Naira, from 50,000 Naira. Based on my threshold, 20,000 Naira, 50,000 Naira of a 144,000 beneficiaries times 50,000. You will see the exact equal amount going into a particular bank. And this is exactly what transpired. I was meant to flag off the empowerment program on the day my suspension came. The monies had gone into the accounts of the payment service providers, which are existing contractors of the ministry. Their contracts had not expired. I did not contract any one of them. Better brought on board some of the bankers and then those that are existing. And it is exactly just wanting to do the right things because the monies were leaving the account and the beneficiaries were not going to benefit. And then before I knew it, I was just suspended. No one called me for an for an explanation to all of this. Because ever since this issue started, a year after, when I didn't hear from the EFCC, I wrote a letter to the EFCC, and there was no response whatsoever, asking them about the investigation report on this matter. There is not any response. Then a year after again, this year, I wrote again to say, where are we? You still haven't responded on my first letter. You investigated me without any report. And then again, I wrote to the SGF saying, I wrote a letter. Can you please follow up with the EFCC because I was appointed by your office. Then again, I wrote to the sitting humanitarian minister. And I wrote to the president even before the open letter because no one seems to respond to me. My integrity is my asset. It's the legacy I carry all around. I have a verifiable track record of managing 300 million World Bank funds. I've never taken a penny of anyone. I have have worked for 10 years in the bank.
Okay,
I have managed a branch with billions of naira.
Okay, ma'am.
And, you know, this has touched on my integrity.
All right.
That's why I'm pleading with the president to intervene, let them clear my name.
Okay.
I'm not saying I am perfect. There may be administrative lapses, but I am not corrupt, and I did not take the funds of the poor and vulnerables for myself or for anyone, and they did not find anything to me. I was just going to go out to carry out the mandate in which I was assigned to do.
Very well established.
All right, my great and wonderful people. I believe you don't hear everything from the mouth of this woman. The kind of corner when they push this woman to just because he won't do waiting the rights. Now the same thing when those soldiers won't do when they put death sentence upon their head, right? Now so same thing they happen to this woman right now. Why as we talked before, we they bring all this report for you to know, say nobody for any political space for this country wish you well. They know the reason why ABC, all of us did for inside this meet. And now for their own joy. Yes, every hard situation for this country, now for their own promotion. They deliberately allow us, they suffer. Not be because of say they don't know what they go on. I believe these two videos, right from the soldier and to this woman, explain a lot to you now. Say these people, anyone, when Ibese is stand out to do the right thing, they be their enemy. Those people be their own enemy because they don't want this nation to go forward. They don't want the light of this nation. They don't want betterment of this nation or the people of Nigeria. They intentionally, they allow this nation, they sink for inside this mess. If you talk about the poverty rate of this country, they deliberately, they allow this country, they go down, even the economic of this country. If you go for the side of insecurity, Boko Haram, or the terrorist organization for this country, they deliberately allow this nation, they go down. Now, if you think now say, as of this recent now says, insecurity not really the get weight again as we talk now. Let me tell you, now deception, no. You better know, now deception. Because all of them are done, they arrange themselves concerning 2027 general election. So they just define way to calm everywhere down now. Sure, you understand now? Yes, so that the mind of Nigeria will calm down before 2027. You know, so we quickly they forget things. They forgive and forget, right? Now, waiting at the strategy now be that very one now. So after the fee succeed, rub mind together, after election, you will see what will happen again. So, may Nigerians wake up. All right. Now, may we take her down to the side of the president himself, which is Bola Tinubu. Of recent, the Catholic bishops gathered themselves to meet up with the president to report the ugly situation of this country to the president. You first of all listen. We want to bring out something here.
The position of Mr. President came very clearly in that statement that he made. In politics, all is fair. Is that true? If that is what politics is, that in politics everything can be done, provided you win election.
Well, clearly that's not correct.
That is not
correct. If that is what was said, then it is certainly not correct.
That is not.
We heard it. There is propriety in everything, and they ought to.
And that is what we are worried about. We are worried about the fact that we see clearly that our government is bent on winning by all means. And unfortunately, they have a lot of means at their disposal to win. And they are deploying all those means in a way that eventually, even if we had a free and fair election, the votes of the people may not count. But we gave two warnings.
Right.
We gave two warnings. The one you mentioned. I'm trying to remember now. But the second one is that if we do not rearrange our election system to make sure the elections are really free, fair, and credible, it can lead to difficulties.
Right.
All right, my great and wonderful people. This one a part of the video when they say these bishops, they gather themselves to meet up with the president to alert him of the things when they say if they happen. Now, make una hear for the second side of the president, which is Amebola Tinubu. I believe people when they say that they outside, when they see something, come report to you. The next thing you're supposed to do as president, not to listen. See the defense mechanism of the president for you to know. Say these people, they know what they do and they intentional about their own action to make sure say Nigerians not see light. You listen first, I'll come back.
And I can tell you the security challenge is getting better. We are getting hang of it much better. Anytime you come across some of our soldiers and police officers, please pat them on the back and say thank you. They are doing a good job. It's a big challenge. So, thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
All right, my great and wonderful people. Because of time, I don't want me we continue to listen to all the nonsense. Sorry, I have to use that word. When it say this man open up his mouth to defend the atrocity when it say he presently they go on for this country. These people, as we talked earlier, which is this group of the bishop, come let you know, maybe you're not there aware, or the people want to say that they are around you, not really they tell you the truth. They say now who they outside the courts, now in they see clearer of waiting the day or they happen for inside the court, right? And may we take a closer examination to this whole situation. These people, when they say that they call themselves presidential aid, presidential this, presidential that, when they give advisory, this one to the president, they're not really the waka. They're not really the hear, the real complaint. Although they get a lot of people for social media. Social media not fit do all, right? Life for real life, they different from life of social media, right? Although social media, they review few, but the real difficulties they with the people and they for streets. You understand? Now, these people want to say that they call the president advisor and all that. They're not really there for the streets. You understand? Now, small information when they say that this gather for social media, now in that they rely on. And those information, they not even they tell the president the exact truth. Now, opportunity came for the president to hear from people from the grassroots. When EBC, they send these bishops message to the president because they get the privilege to meet with the Mr. President, right? For president to sit down to say, oh, now this one be the issue. Okay, we will try our best. But rather, this man open up his mouth to tell us, say, economic is booming. Security is of good condition. Now, true say we inherit problem, but we defeat some. No, in no one listening to these people, in the third they say, can you just, I don't know whether they understand what they try to talk now. If people bring problem to you, as a leader, you will listen. Okay, now this one be the complaint, now this one be the complaint. Okay, we dey try our best to put things in a proper measure to give good result. But we still know say our best not dey good enough because we never see the result when we say we really want to give peace, total peace to the nation. Because now peace, now in we need. In as much as when I bring all these complaints, we will try to work on it. We will sit up more. We will deploy more hand to make sure say yes, we get the desirable result when it will give every Nigerian visible peace when everyone desire. We promise you this. This will not come from the president. This will not come from person when they say we call leader, but rather he stand on a defense. To they tell them say if we see police tap them on their back, say, well done. They are doing well. They are doing this. They are doing that. Remember, it never even reached a week or a month ago when they say about 40-something people, children, teachers, return from captivity. Not be the one when they say they cry before our very eye. That one come back again. No. I tell you, this whole issue of insecurity just calm down a little bit because they know now, say that they prepare for the return of 2027. So they just see inform their own men now. Make una calm down. May we for let Nigerians know say we they work. So that we feel get something to present at all if we want present. You understand me? For 2027. After which, una feel return to una own basis. She una see the situation. You still open your mouth. They tell us, say, these leaders wish us well. Now, question when we say, we break on. When it make us carry all these video joints together to show to you. Say, these people, they don't mean well for this nation. They don't want the light of this nation to shine. They know why we did for the difficulties, and they know say now for their own favor, not be for your own favor. All right. I'll leave you to share your own opinion with us in the comment section, even as we draw the line here. We'll see you again when we see you. Remember, we love you all. Bye-bye.